Madam, come sit right here, girl. Come on, and Lena, sit right here. Come on, right in the front row, exactly. Thank you for coming, everybody. I know it's the middle of the day. I think everybody in this room, I'm looking at every student in this room, I think almost 98% of you have killed yourself getting ready for this play, right? Not just the players here, but the players that are here. This is our first performance of Midsummer Night's Dream. This is the debut performance for 2015. Act 1, Scene 1, Midsummer Night's Dream, comedy by William Shakespeare. Action!
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace.
4 days, and the moon shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Egeus. What is the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath consent to marry my child. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched my child, filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience into stubborn harshness, which is due to me. And my gracious Duke, will this man, Demetrius, not marry my daughter? I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, and I may dispose of her, as which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but wanting a father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield.
Demetrius, you have her father's love. Let me have Hermias. You marry him.
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love and all my right to her. I do unstate unto Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, and which is more, I am beloved of beauty as Hermia. Demetrius made love to Helena, fair lady, and she dotes in adultery upon this inconstant man.
Either to die the death or to forever abjure the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Can you endure the livery of a nun?
So will I, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto him.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, or to protest for single life.
We follow you.
How now, my love?
O health, choose love by another's eye.
For aught I could ever read, the course of true love never did run smooth.
And let us teach our child patience.
Good persuasion, therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have an aunt of great revenue. She respects me as her only son. Far from Athens she is, and she respects me as her only son. Dear gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and that a place the Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and meet me in a league without the town, in the wood. I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away? Call you me fair? That fair gun unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Sickness is catching, if only favor would so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to your minds we will reveal. Tomorrow night from Athens we have devised to steal.
In the woods where you and I were wont to retreat, there Lysander and myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and pray thee thy Demetrius.
Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. As he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form dignity. Ere Demetrius looked upon Hermia's eyne, he showered down oaths that he was only mine. But when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here and I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Woo! Act 1, Scene 2, action.
Is all of our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name thought fit to play an interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors.
Mary, our play is The Most Lamentable Comedy of the Most Tragic Death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus,
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
a lover that kills himself for love.
My chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It's the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one, for you shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear.
No, no. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you, the lion's part.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am so steady.
You may do it extempore, for it's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. It will do any man's heart good to hear me. I'll make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again. Roar!
If you should do it terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies. That they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
But I will aggravate my voice so, that I will roar as gently as a dove. Roar.
There is no part for you but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most gentlemanlike, lovely man. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night. There we will meet in the palace wood, a mile without the town. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet. Adieu.
Act 2, Scene 1, action. We are in Fairyland now, everybody.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, I do wander everywhere, and I serve the fairy queen. Farewell, I'll be gone, our queen comes here anon.
Oberon doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen not come within his sight. Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath the lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. And Oberon would have the child, but the queen withholds the boy, crowning him with flowers and making him all her joy.
Either I mistake, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he, sweet Puck? Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, was that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
Oberon,
Tari,
why art thou here? Never since the midsummer spring when we met on hill and dale, horse or mead, but with thy brawls thou disturbed our sport. Therefore the seasons alter. The spring, summer, autumn, and winter change their wonted liveries, and the maize world knows not which is which. This evil comes from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a changeling boy.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child in me. His mother was a votress of my order, but being mortal the boy did die. Therefore, for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
Give me that boy!
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away.
Well, go thy way. I will torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Once I sat upon a promontory, and saw Cupid loose his love shaft from his bow. Marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little flower. Maidens call it love and idleness.
I remember.
Fetch me that flower. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees.
Around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or an ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take the charm from her sight, I can take it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes hither? I am invisible, and I will overhear this conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more,
I am sick when I do look on thee.
and I am sick when I look not on you.
I will run from thee and hide me and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run, only give me leave to follow you.
I will not stay, let me go.
Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal upon my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and were not made to woo.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he leave this grove, he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower?
Aye, there it is.
I know where sleeps Titania some time of the night, and with the juice I'll streak her eyes. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Act 2, Scene 2. Fairyland.
Come, sing me now asleep and let me rest.
Lullaby, 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 never harm nor sound nor song, how our lovely lady met. So good night with lullaby, 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 so good night with lullaby, sleep sweet Titania.
What thou seest when thou dost awake, love and languish for his sake. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us here and wait for the comfort of the day.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off. Do not lie so near.
Oh,
Gentle friend, in love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty.
here is my bed. Sleep give thee all her rest.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. Churl upon thy eyes all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou leave me in the woods? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath. But who is this? Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep? Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And through fire I would run for thy sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia loves you still, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes with her I have spent. It is not Hermia, but Helena I love.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve such scorn? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth, do you, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Who that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
Hermia, sleep thou there, never come Lysander near.
Hold me, Lysander. Amy, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look who I do quake with fear. Lysander, Lysander, alack, where are you? Well, I perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Act 3, Scene 1, action.
Are we all met?
Had, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that'll never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Oh, well, I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue say, we will do no harm with our swords, that Pyramus is not killed indeed. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Masters, to bring in a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
You must name his name, and half his face must be seen. You must say, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you, not to fear. If you think I am a lion, I am no such thing. I am a man.
Well, it shall be so. But there are two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into the chamber, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar, a calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then? Leave a window open, and the moon may shine in.
Or else one must come in with a lantern, and say he presents the person of moonshine. Then there's another thing. We must have a wall. For Pyramus and Thisbe did talk through the wall, a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say